We'll see if this actually has a weird aftertaste.
Yep.
I think you have a wide range of colours that would suit most skin tones. Morning everyone, it is, what day is it? It is Thursday the 30th of April. Tomorrow's the 1st of May. How fucking terrifying is that? We need to get Friday fish, apparently, for tomorrow. Because it's fish and chip night tomorrow in the Janes household. But we're also in actual need of like general shopping supplies such as bread and milk. So me and Mum are going to go food shopping today. I did volunteer myself as tribute and I'll happily just go in by myself, which I think might actually be easier, to be honest. We're both a little bit nervous. Dad has been really good at kind of just putting himself forward and going to do the food shop by himself. But I think we're both a little bit nervous because it seems to be, and this is, you know, look at the science yourself. Don't read everything you hear, all of this kind of stuff. But it appears that men in their 50s seem to be sort of hit the worst by Carol. As I've been taken off the vulnerable list because they believe that was a mistake, and I've also had my pneumonia vaccination, which of course can be a complication due to Carol, and I'm also a young person, being that I am nearly 27. I feel like I should be doing this rather than him or Mum, who's had underlying health conditions. She has not received letters saying she's a vulnerable person, but her underlying health conditions are sort of chronic pain rather than respiratory or something that would affect her immune system. However, I would still much rather she not step foot outside the house. So we're going to do a little bit of shopping today. I'm going to see if I can convince her to just let me go in and like do it really quickly, but we'll see anyway. I am feeling a bit better in myself today. However, the weather, I mean, you can probably tell by the lighting, it's really grey and really horrible, and it's making everything look grey and dark and disgusting. So it's yeah, it's one of those days. It is absolutely pissing it down. I'm a little bit worried about my like pots of plants. I might see if we can, I mean, they've all got like drainage layers and stuff, so perhaps they'll be fine, but I'm worried about them getting a little bit like overwatered and stuff, but we'll see. Anyway, so I've got some shopping to do. Obviously I've got to edit the video that I was vlogging yesterday, but yeah, look at this. Hold on, let me show you how rainy it is.
Yep.
So apparently me and Mum are going out in that. See you in a bit. Hello, hello. So I thought we'd do a different little section than we normally do, I guess. I'm doing it in front of here because I've been editing. My video is now uploading, which is fabulous. I thought, as I'm normally a beauty channel, today we do a little segment about a few beauty products I've been using on my face all the time that I absolutely love and why I love them. And you can see these modelled on my face. The first thing that I want to talk to you about is this Ecotools brush. And it's a really nice kind of duo fibre buffing brush, which is amazing. It doesn't deposit huge amounts of colour, and it really kind of helps to work your foundation into the skin, which I think gives you a really kind of nice even coverage. And another tip, if you're using a brush, maybe you don't feel like you're getting the coverage that you want out of it. I really like buffing brushes because I think they help your foundation to look more like skin and to kind of stop it looking like it's just kind of sitting on top. But what you sometimes find is that you can kind of buff it in too much and maybe you don't pack on the coverage in the areas that you want it. So what you can also do with this, and most other buffing brushes as well, is just press it over the areas that you need and kind of like pat that product in, much as you would with a beauty blender. So this is something that I'm loving all of the time at the moment. You will see me use this in my Speed makeup all the time. Again, this is a really nice budget friendly, really budget friendly highlighting palette. This is the Glow Gleam Beam palette by Elf, and as you can see, it's got 3 kind of shades down here that are a slightly different texture to the ones up here. These ones I would say are a lot kind of smoother. They don't give you as much payoff. These 2 in particular are really beautiful. If I just kind of swatch some for you, it gives off a load of shine, but it's not chunky and it's not glittery. The only one that's glittery is this one, and I wouldn't use this. I'd maybe use it as an eyeshadow, maybe as like an inner corner or something. This one I think is just too kind of icy for me personally, and it does look like it's got kind of bigger parts of glitter. However, if you are much paler than me, that could look really beautiful on like a porcelain skin. I just prefer more of these kind of champagne-y or peach tones on my skin type personally, especially if I've got fake tan on, which I do most of the time. The palette that I've been obsessed with lately is the Urban Decay Naked Honey palette. I think not only is the double end brush that you get with this actually really nice. I'm not normally a fan of double end brushes, but the ones that come in the Urban Decay palette are actually really soft and really good quality. And if I was hard pushed and someone said to me, you can't take anything with you, you've just got to take a palette that comes with a brush, it would always be one of these. The blending brush is really nice. It's not super fluffy, but it's not super stiff either. You've got a kind of nice in-betweeny, so you can fluff things out. And then you've got something that's slightly smaller that you can pack on colour or do kind of a bit of a smudgy job with. They are really nice. The palette itself is absolutely stunning. It's going to be upside down to you because I don't want to blind you with my mirror, but I'm a big fan of these kind of, they're sort of like, I guess they're honey tones, but they kind of have like a little bit of a green edge. Especially these 2 shades in the middle are really beautiful. I think you have a wide range of colours that would suit most skin tones. These kind of colours would really pop on all skin tones. You've got some nice kind of what would be quite light fair neutrals for a darker skin. You have got some darker colours as well. The only thing really that's missing in here is probably a black, but you can create some really nice kind of lighter looks with this. You can do an all matte eye. You have got some really beautiful shimmers in there, and you've got some that you can just kind of blow out all over the lid, which would make it really easy if you're in a rush. I did a little bit of something maybe a little bit more fancy than I would normally do, but there are loads of options for really simple wearable eye looks in here as well. This is a colour palette that I think looks beautiful on most skin tones and that you would get a lot of use out of even if you were sort of going to work and doing stuff on the daily, but you can make something really special and beautiful with this palette as well. And the packaging is just gorgeous. Look at it. I absolutely love this, and I have got way more use out of it than any of the other Naked palettes. Similarly to that, I have been loving another eyeshadow palette, and this is one that I've talked about loads on my Instagram, and it's the I Heart Revolution Nudes palette. These are the mini eyeshadow palettes. They kind of look like these little chocolate bars, and these are I think about £6. Again, you get a really decent sized mirror in here, and then you get these beautiful shades. So you've got like a nice inner corner. You've got this gold shade I use all the time. It's so pretty. And they are just really nicely pigmented, and you've got a couple of matte shades. You've got a matte dark brown in there, really perfect for travel, cruelty-free, vegan, really nice. And that is a palette that I travel with often because I can do something really dark and smoky with it because I've got those matte browns, and I can do something really light and shimmery, kind of like what I have on today. Blushes that I've been loving lately are these Ofra ones. I only have one of them, but I really want to pick up some more colours. This is the colour Candy Apple. It's one of their, I think it's the mini blush. These are only about £9 or something, so even though there are, I would consider them to be like a higher kind of brand. They're small, they're not too big or chunky. Again, you do get like a decent sized mirror in here. I really like compacts that have mirrors in. I think they're really helpful, and the colour of this is really flattering. It's just one of these kind of mid-tone, slightly peachy pink kind of, it sort of brightens my kind of complexion. Would be really nice for more porcelain skins as well, but they do a load of darker shades or more vibrant shades that would also look really beautiful on deeper skin tones as well. Bronzer that I'm obsessed with is the Butter Bronzer. This is the original colour, I think, just the normal one. They do have a light one as well. Again, this has a mirror in the bottom. It has quite a lot of fragrance in it, but it doesn't bother me in this product. You don't smell it all day. It smells like a holiday. As you can see, this is a big deal for someone whose drawers behind me are full of makeup. This is beautiful. It's something that I would use in my Pro MUA kit. It's something that looks really nice on other people. It's something that has a really nice kind of smooth buttery texture as well. And the fact that I've panned this, and this is my personal one, shows you that I have used it a ton. It's also, again, really budget friendly too. The lip that I am wearing today, and I'm obsessed with, I just love these kind of like terracotta tones. This is the Colourpop Just a Tint lip crayon, and it's in the colour Z Boy or Z Boy, I guess. Why won't you focus? There you go. These are fairly pigmented, but they do have like quite a nice soft balmy texture. They don't have as much of a shine as a full-on tinted lip balm, but they do have a little bit of a shine. It's definitely not a matte finish, and this colour is like the colour of Hannah's dreams. So those are my current kind of makeup favourites. They are on my face all the time at the moment. They are always listed in the description box, and this mascara that you probably see me using almost every single day, which I've managed to find actually, is the colour Browning Points, and it's the BFF Volumizing Mascara by Colourpop. As a quick mention, this is one of the best mascaras that I have ever used, and I don't think I will be moving on to many others. I have a few that I really love and come back to, and this is amazing. I actually have the brown one. I haven't been able to find the black one anywhere because Colourpop I don't believe they have a stockist in the UK, which is very upsetting, but I do love their stuff. I love loads of their things. So those are my current beauty favourites. I thought you might, if you're a beauty addict like me, actually enjoy maybe some beauty sections, as that is normally what I do on this channel. So yeah, there we go. Those are my current favourites. You'll be seeing me use them a lot in my speed makeups and things. I might kind of do a few more tutorial style segments because if you don't know, I also work as a makeup artist, not anymore obviously at the moment, and yeah, it's something that I absolutely love and adore. So there you go. I have some pasta, and I found this Waitrose vegan tomato mascarpone, which is one of my like favourite ones. It was reduced anyway, so I'm going to use some of this sauce with some pasta, and then I might mix in maybe some peppers and like some spinach or something. So we'll see if this actually has a weird aftertaste like most vegan cheese. It's getting dark, the sun is setting. I've just done my bowl of pasta, and I made some for my mum as well, because I think we've found something that's a proper meal that doesn't taste disgusting to her, so that's really good. Had a really nice day. Hope you enjoyed the little beauty segment, and yeah, my vlog about the goose has just gone up. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's a bit more of a short one, but I think you guys will find it rather amusing. So I'm going to eat my dinner now. I'll probably have a shower or something and watch some more Ozark. I'm on the last series, so yeah, stay safe, behave yourselves, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay.